So free advice, no, the God to me represent for Mr. and Mrs. School YouTube channel. Let's see that. I don't know what I represent for the realists at all times. So bad man have to step aside. So we see. Oh, Lord, Lord, yeah. Oh God, no. Oh gosh, well you walk on. But stay by ourselves, cause we not too trust them. Not tell me about family, dog, folk, friend. And we not take time. How about the gel before we kiss them master at the blood clot dead? We not just can know if we just them. Only thing Christ do a good for them. Them Solomon for left hand 30 cent. Before me school beg, we dead with the pride. Dead with the pride, and we don't need them friendship. We don't need them lies. We too real for people. People evil. Touch the road, we not leave the eagle. Rather dead with the pride. Dead with the pride. Never chat alone, chat by your side. We too real for people. This is score, story for paper. Man know them mind like what how we ash. And the things some overcome for talk of facts. It better if you ease yourself and relax, so you know feel like flip guys and we get box. Bobby Ram, I can't believe you do that. Come in, people yard and I can't be a crowd. Hey, why you so bad, man? Stop find poor people and won't go find them. They do the pride, they do the pride, and we don't need them friendship, we don't need them lives. It's all for paper, paper even touch the road. No, they dead with the pride, they do the pride. We don't need them friendship, we don't need them lives. It's all real, Mr. Mrs. Guato. Them no want we rise, them sit down on the top. Out a move, but we don't listen to far. Them same one that some vibes too soft. For the fight against the song in the dance, say they know how you for rich. Live them back, money I wanna free. You figure them a pray full face, so me tell them fuck off when them hear me and they did my pride. No pride, but I need them friendship, but I need them lives. It's too real for people, people evil. Touch the road when I live the eagle, and they did the pride. Oh. Dead with the pride, yeah. Oh.
Blessings, everyone. Welcome to Mr. and Mrs. Gold's YouTube channel. I'm Mrs. Gold. Big up Legato, wherever you there. That will always forever be our main song. I just like to say some sad news that just came to my attention. Fabio has passed away a few days ago. We are trying to re-upload his video for the interview. We were the first Canadian media to interview him, so I'm going to re-upload that video, but it needs to be edited. It was brought down because of too much copyright in it, so I have to edit and put it back up. So rest in peace, condolences to the family, and all those who knew him and enjoyed his company, and it was a great interview. So look forward to that. But why I'm here today doing this for the first time, editing on StreamYard and doing a reaction review. I've never done this before. Never, even using my free StreamYard because I'm not go live that much. But it's because my brother, them ADF family is busy doing their thing for our young lad, and I'm not gonna go live. I'm just gonna quickly review this and get into it. So Black Elite is a YouTube channel that highlights Black established young men and men in general, and Alkaline was featured on there. I am so proud of Alkaline, so excited. So they're going to talk about Alkaline and his luxurious lifestyle that he lives. So I thought it'd be fun that we just kick back and watch it. So we're not going to watch the full thing. We'll just watch clips here and there, and react to them. All right. So let me just do the start of video. And I'm going to have to pause every so often just to avoid any kind of, I'm not getting in no trouble with the people them. So let's go ahead and get into this.
The trailblazing dancehall artist whose unique sound and fearless attitude have taken the music industry by storm. But while his tracks dominate the charts, it's his lavish lifestyle offstage that truly turns heads.
So right away, you already know that this guy knows what he's talking about. This gentleman, and I'm sorry if I don't know your name, you're new to me, but I just saw this on my timeline and you just described the artist so well. I definitely would put more about this vlogger in the credits below, but let's listen to the rest of this.
From his sprawling homes to his jaw-dropping collection of exotic cars, Alkaline's success is written in every corner of his life. In today's video, we're peeling back the curtain to reveal the full story behind his rise to fame, his impressive net worth, and the incredible lifestyle that has fans and critics buzzing. Get ready to meet Alkaline like you...
So this video just launched today, right after his Sands performance. And I think it's amazing that they're highlighting our artists right when the buzz is going on, and he's about to perform in Canada, just mash up Florida, mash up England, getting ready to perform in Jamaica. Yo, this is so exciting. Let's get into some more.
That's earned him an estimated net worth of nearly $3 million. His financial success is primarily driven by his achievements in the music industry, where he's carved out a significant presence on digital platforms like YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Music. Since launching his YouTube channel, Alkaline Music, in 2009, he has amassed over 2,400,000 subscribers.
And that's without doing any heavy promotion. Alkaline doesn't go out there and say, oh, listen to this, listen to that every 2 seconds. And, go here and there promoting his stuff, giving out flyers. This is like authentic fans listening to his music just based on the quality of his music. Sorry, guys, I need to talk throughout this video in order to do the reactions and to, make sure we don't get any kind of strikes.
And generated millions of views with hits like Ocean Wave, which alone has racked up over 26 million views. Other popular tracks, including Champion Boy,
Anthem,
ATM, and Ride On Me remix,
Anthem,
have helped turn his online presence into a steady income stream. His albums New Level Unlocked, 2016, and Top Prize, 2021, have performed well, with New Level Unlocked topping the Billboard Reggae Albums chart.
Okay, so you heard that. He said what we've always been saying, that Alkaline's albums have performed well and have topped Billboard charts. This is something that we've always said. In the reggae scene, dancehall scene, it's very hard for a lot of albums to top the charts because of the poor unit sales that most artists usually have. So when Alkaline has achieved this, it's an accomplishment, especially at a young age. If you guys don't know Top Prize album or don't know New Level Unlock, you guys make sure you buy it, download it, stream it.
Rare achievement for a dancehall artist. Live performances remain a major revenue source for Alkaline. He has delivered standout shows at major festivals such as Reggae Sumfest in 2013 and 2017, and headlined his own New Rules Festival in 2017.
All right, let
International
them know.
Appearances, including...
You will hear who came, but let them know his own. You see it's verified? His own New Rules show. There's a lot of people, such as Vibes Cartel and other people, who rely on promoters to put on the show. New Rules Festival is Alkaline's own show.
A major show in Queens, New York in 2018, along with tours across the Caribbean, North America, and Europe, continue to bring in substantial earnings from ticket sales. Beyond music, Alkaline has expanded into fashion with the launch of his Vendetta clothing line in
man, I gotta look up this guy's information because there is no lies told. He is definitely on point Alkaline is, the fashion king in dancehall, in my opinion, and a lot of people's opinion. So I'm glad that he's touching on this and not just only on the music and other lifestyle things.
2017, which, along with concert merchandise, has helped boost his overall income. Collaborations with global artists like Sean Kingston, Shaggy, French Montana, Stefflon Don, and A Boogie Wit Da Hoodie have expanded his reach and added to his revenue.
See? So things that we've always said that, people think, oh, where's his collabs? Where his collabs? Alkaline has his collabs. It's just he doesn't do anything with any and anybody. So it's good that he mentions these people that come from different genres and sorry, in different locations.
Notably, his track With the Thing featured in Grand Theft Auto V in 2019, and
Sorry guys, choking here. So excited about my artist. So yes, the Grand Theft Auto is a video game that you could play on your console. And yeah, that was a big thing. When his track was on that video game, which I played too, it was so exciting and brought in other revenue to Alkaline.
Shaggy's remix of That Love in 2016 have brought in extra earnings while reinforcing his presence in pop culture. Erlin Bartley, known professionally as Alkaline, was born on December 19, 1993, in Kingston, Jamaica. He grew up in a middle-class family in the area of Sandy Park, close to Red Hills Road. His early life was shaped by a supportive environment.
You can see that they're digging into Alkaline's past and his history. Look at young Alkaline. I like it. So far, I like the way that they're diving in. They gave you an overall view that he is a musician, why he's respected, and now we're going in and looking at his past. Great job.
Parents encouraging his education and interests. Alkaline attended Ardennes High School, a prestigious institution in Jamaica, where he excelled academically, particularly in mathematics, and was described as a bright student with a keen interest in music from a young age. His passion for music developed during his teenage years, influenced by Jamaica's vibrant dancehall and reggae culture. At age 14, while still in high school, he began recording music, initially as a hobby. Inspired by dancehall
as a hobby. Now we know we're not gonna like this part, yes sir. I want this from the screen. What am I show? Cartel face for. Oh boy, I think I should, I think I should pass over and go like that. All right, this looks better. Yeah. You ain't gonna say it, sir. I was about to say your name and big you up. Don't make me get mad now. Let's see. Let's finish watching and see if I can forgive him.
His own style, blending raw lyricism with a modern, edgy sound. His stage name, Alkaline, reflects his desire to stand out with a unique, basic yet essential persona, akin to the chemical term. Early tracks like Proof, My Love Woman, Reflections, and Missing You were created and filmed with friends in his local surroundings, on school playgrounds and Kingston streets. These grassroots efforts were the building blocks of a career that would soon see him emerge as a major figure in modern dancehall.
All right. So you hear it, major figure in modern dancehall, unique, own sound. So while people might think he was influenced by certain people, like, a lot of people are influenced by a lot of people. Let's just say that in general. He did come through and let everybody know that he's unique. And this is a major superstar right here that we're dealing with. Yes, Erlan. Loving it. So let's continue.
Storm. Like Proof, My Love Woman, Reflections, and Missing You were created and filmed with friends in his local surroundings, on school playgrounds and Kingston streets. These grassroots efforts were the building blocks of a career that would soon see him emerge as a major figure in modern dancehall.
Had
By
to let them know.
2013, Alkaline began releasing music under Cobbin Records and made his live debut at Jamaica's iconic Reggae Sumfest on July 25th, performing as an opening act.
You hear that? Opening act. We're talking about young man that was allowed to open up as an opening act. At that time, it was usually older dancehall artists that would do that. So we're not talking about early warm-up time. We're talking about opening act for the show to start kick off. Big up yourself, Alkaline. And then there's that infamous song with Spice.
That same year, he teamed up with dancehall powerhouse Spice on Only Ting Me Want, further cementing his rising status. He capped off a breakthrough year with his first international show in Limon, Costa Rica in December. Just a month later, in early 2014, he launched his own concert, Live Me Life, in Constant Spring, Jamaica.
You hear? So before New Rules Festival, he was doing his own shows, his own concerts, and traveling to places like Costa Rica, when we have a lot of artists who are in dancehall that never had a chance to do it until they were in their 30s, early 40s, and some 50s. So, we have to give Alkaline his props. I am so far loving this. I'm loving this. I'm going to recommend everybody run to Black Elite Lifestyle, and you guys make sure that you guys subscribe, leave a comment under there, letting them know that you love this review. And so far, they're doing a good job. Can't complain at all.
And began collaborations with top local producers, including Not Nice Records, UIM Records, and ZJ Chrome. Hits such as 1, 2, 3, High Sue, Broke Out, Things My Love, and Live Life began to gain momentum, but it was Move Mountains that truly stood out, appearing on several EPs and mixtapes and helping him reach fans across the Caribbean, North America, and Europe.
Yep. So that definitely was Alkaline's breakout song that allowed him to go across overseas. And I always believe that what makes Alkaline unique is while a lot of artists are so-called hot in the yard, they're not hot abroad. And Alkaline found a way to have a relatable song that everyone was able to enjoy outside of Jamaica and get the radio play it deserved and needed. And yeah, Cash Money, big up yourself. Your mixtape made me know Alkaline. It was a hit on many mixtapes.
Alkaline's international breakthrough came in 2015 with On Fleek, Love You Everything, and a remix of Ride On Me featuring Sean Kingston. That same year, he released two more major singles, ATM and Champion Boy, which would go on to be featured on his debut album, New Level Unlocked. The album dropped on March 25, 2016, under DJ Frass Records, and became a landmark moment for the young artist.
You hear that? Landmark moment for the young artist. And you see that he had a collab with Shatta Wale long before many Jamaicans even knew what a Shatta Wale was. Again, cementing that Alkaline does things first, unique, and before many people do, making him unique as always. Let's continue.
It not only topped the Billboard Reggae Albums chart for 18 weeks, but also became the first dancehall album in 5 years to reach #1. That same year, Alkaline earned his second nomination for a MOBO Award in the...
You hear that? How long it was? 5 years. Big up yourself, Alkaline. Let them know.
Best Reggae Artist category. After a 2-year absence, Alkaline made a powerful return to the Reggae Sumfest stage in 2016, performing as a headliner alongside Jamaican saxophone legend Dean.
That was memorable. Big up yourself. This give Alkaline so much props, because you see when Alkaline did this now, people like my mother knew about Alkaline. It got a whole different reach. It was so genius, this performance.
Fraser. His visibility in the U.S. market grew in 2018 when he appeared on Fox 5 News New York to promote the Caribbean music concert in.
You see, Fox 5. Man was on Fox 5 long before other artists was on Fox 5. Alkaline was doing this all at a young age, while some people are doing it all as a senior citizen.
Jackson, New Jersey. By 2021, Alkaline unveiled his second studio album, Top Prize, and made history again by becoming the first Jamaican dancehall artist featured in Audiomack's Fine-Tuned series.
That's
the
what
album,
we use as an
released
opener.
on May 14, 2021, included the standout single Ocean Wave. It debuted at number 2 on the Billboard Reggae Albums chart and also appeared on the Heat Seekers Albums chart and the Top Current Album Sales chart. Alkaline continued to push boundaries in 2022. In March, he headlined the 3rd New Rules Festival in Miramar, Florida, performing alongside acts like Movado, Cranium, and Wayne Wonder.
We were
that
there.
summer, his music was featured at Givenchy's Spring-Summer 2023 men's show in Paris. Directed by...
Okay, so this was a big deal, right? And I'm glad they got into that. So the Florida show was hot. You guys could check our channel. You'll see that actual concert. I'll see if I can add it to the playlist at the end of this video. But that was a great show in Florida and great headliners. And yes, this was iconic right here. This was the staple to show that Alkaline is indeed the dancehall fashion king. Trust me, this moment right here, oh, loving it.
Creative lead Matthew M. Williams. Just weeks later, he brought New Rules back home to Kingston at the National Stadium parking lot. He followed that up with the release of his 5th EP, The Ripple EFFX, in December 2022. The project went on to win EP of the Year at the first annual Caribbean Music Awards in August 2023. Most recently, Alkaline returned to the UK for his first performance in London, headlining the 6th New Rules Festival at Wembley Arena on April 17, 2025. The concert...
I wonder if you guys heard carefully, the 6th New Rules Festival, right? Showing you how many he kept on his own. And of course, Alkaline has a great way of featuring young artists. Oh my goodness. Yo, you're doing a good job.
Showcased rising talent such as Raja Wild and Armani, and even included a surprise guest performance by West London music group WSTRN. Cars.
Western.
Better known to fans around the world as Alkaline, is not only making waves in the dancehall scene, he's also turning heads with his impressive collection of luxury.
Okay, so this is good because there's a lot of debate about what Alkaline owns from what he has, because Alkaline's not the type of artist to brag, right? Well, he brag, but kind of stylish brag, but him not go buy a man a Jeep, buy this and buy that and act like, he doesn't have nothing to prove. When you see it, you see it. So let's hear what he has.
Luxury vehicles? In December 2018, as he turned 25, Alkaline celebrated his milestone birthday in grand fashion by purchasing a Mercedes-Benz G-Class AMG, widely recognized as the G-Wagon. This iconic SUV doesn't come cheap. Its base price starts at a hefty $142,000.
US.
But with a 563 horsepower twin-turbo V8 engine under the hood, powerful brakes, and a sport-tuned suspension, the G-Wagon is more than just a stylish ride. It's a beast on the road. Alkaline proudly shared a photo of himself beside the luxury SUV on Instagram, captioned simply G-Way, capturing his appreciation for vehicles that combine muscle with elegance. Another standout in Alkaline's garage is the Lamborghini Urus, a super SUV that delivers...
You hear this? Because a lot of people didn't believe it, A lot of people didn't believe it. Yo, kudos to this person. Kudos for doing your research.
Breathtaking performance. With a massive 657 horsepower,
Yes.
twin turbocharged 4-liter V8 engine, the Urus is
V8.
known for its fierce growl at idle and explosive roar at full throttle. The interior of the Urus is just as dramatic as its exterior. Passengers are treated to a cabin inspired by jet aircraft, with a red flap-covered start button and a gear shifter that resembles a jet's throttle control.
Wow, you hear the words they're using? Because it's not no ordinary car, eh? No ordinary. We're talking about custom. And it's one thing if you buy something off a lot, that's something that might have been stolen and being sold cheap by a Belgian, versus having something that is custom made, custom design.
Unmistakable nod to Lamborghini's flair for the theatrical. Adding to his collection, Alkaline also owns a Mercedes-Benz GLE, a more refined but equally luxurious SUV. Powered by a 255 horsepower turbocharged 4-cylinder engine, the GLE offers options for both rear-wheel drive and Mercedes' signature 4MATIC all-wheel drive. Inside, the GLE boasts premium materials like real leather, rich wood trims, and polished metal accents, giving it a polished, upscale feel. It's not just about looks either. Creature comforts include heated front seats, arm.
Yeah, I gotta pause it because then I gotta take a break every now and then. But watch Karen, man. The car is sweet, car is hot, nothing more, nothing less. Man, this is what you call prestigious. Some people are buy car and they can't show inside the car. Some people show inside the car and it just looks ordinary, like they got the lowest line of the luxury car. But our artists can show car, they can show inside of a car, and also show the uniqueness versus the others. Love it.
Rests, and even a heated center console lid, making cold mornings feel a little more like a warm embrace. Alkaline's taste in cars showcases a blend of bold performance and sophisticated luxury. Much like his music, Alkaline remains very private about his personal life, especially when it comes to where he lives, choosing not to share any details about his main residence with the public.
Let them know. Unlike other artists that are just so giddy, showing that they have a house here, and a house here, and then a house here, and a house here. Yo, the people them can't find Alkaline house. Big up the person to the right, in the white. That's DJ Corey, my bedroom from when we were young. You know, so big up yourself, DJ Corey. I'm so proud of him, you know, being part of the Alkaline team. He deserves it. Like, we're talking about a man that used to play, and he just loved music so much and used to just be taking bookings anywhere. And to see him at this level is just amazing. Big up yourself, DJ Corey.
Despite this discretion, his recent activities paint a picture of a busy international artist. In March 2025, he performed in Boston, Massachusetts, where he was honored by the Massachusetts State Senate for his significant contributions to Jamaican music.
Wow, so they're really digging in here. So I love that. So he did get honored. And it just goes to show, again, what I like is when we're talking about celebrities or diplomats or political figures supporting Alkaline or honoring Alkaline or supporting Alkaline shows, it's not that you're just these people, it's that they come from a whole different world. And to know that Alkaline is reaching these people and is being recognized for his work in certain cities that are outside of Jamaica is just amazing. Like, America is a big place, and we know where they love their R&B and they love their hip hop. So when someone recognizes the talent and the hard work that Alkaline's doing, they want to honor Alkaline, it's a big thing.
Culture. The following month, he headlined the New Rules Festival at the OVO Arena in Wembley, London, marking the festival's first ever event in the UK. These high-profile appearances indicate that Alkaline likely has homes or places to stay in different locations to support his global music career. Earlier, in 2015,
yeah, I'm like this, man. Man said, this is highlighting that Alkaline has homes in certain places. Man, I hope he has a Canadian home. That's what I'm saying.
Alkaline made headlines for reportedly buying a over 20 million Jamaican dollars home for his mother, Charmaine Bartley.
Big up
The
on me.
gesture earned praise from fans and fellow artists like Conscience, who attributed the purchase to Alkaline's successful music deals. However, skepticism arose after a video questioned the purchase's authenticity, with some speculating it was a publicity stunt. Alkaline has not responded, leaving the matter
He
unresolved.
doesn't need to respond to that. And
Luxury
why?
accessories. Known for his bold style choices, Alkaline often showcases his taste for opulence through high-end accessories, particularly luxury watches and jewelry. A standout piece in his collection is a Rolex watch, frequently
Let them
seen
know.
gleaming on his wrist during live performances. In one memorable moment, the energy of a lively crowd nearly led to him losing the valuable timepiece.
Yo, you guys need to behave yourself, careful, straight. But yes, Alkaline's watch. Could buy a couple of homes with that watch. Let's just say that.
A clear sign of both its worth and the personal significance it holds for him.
True, at
But
least
it
it's on the
doesn't
good
stop
side.
there.
Wow.
Alkaline also owns a custom-designed necklace valued at an estimated $4 million,
Oh,
which
wait,
has
whoa, whoa,
sparked
whoa, whoa.
much
Whoa, let's start it. You heard that, eh? Estimated. Not even the full value. Estimated. $4 million. Trust me. Some people have a little 500,000 thing and they're going crazy over. All right. Or if it's even real.
buzz among fans and fashion commentators alike, especially after the artist gave it a lyrical nod in one of his tracks. His flair for luxury extends beyond jewelry, as he's been spotted in premium fashion brands like Balenciaga, wearing their signature sneakers, adding another layer to his upscale image. Philanthropy. While Alkaline is best known for his
this is
music
great.
and global impact on the dancehall scene, his charitable work
Yeah, so that just basically means they're showing that after all of this lifestyle stuff that we're watched and all these things that he has, they're also showing a different side of him that he donates, he gives to charity, which I like, which is a good balance for the video. They talk about the past, the present, the rich, and the charity work. Big up to his sister who's there on the right. Carrie, big up yourself. Enough love.
over the years has quietly made a real difference in the lives of many Jamaicans. Through both personal donations and support from his team at New Era Productions, Alkaline has demonstrated a consistent commitment to giving back to the community that shaped him. In May 2014, early in his career, Alkaline made headlines for his compassion when he donated 200,000 Jamaican dollars to each female cancer patient in need. These
Yes.
women, battling serious health challenges and financial difficulties, were able to use
You see, and that's something a lot of people don't know about Alkaline. And, it's unfortunate because when we try to talk about those things, those are not the videos that go viral. But I'm so glad that this video will go viral on this person's channel, especially, and get the exposure because they feature a lot of different people from different genres and different industries. So it will get the exposure to let people know more about our artist, more about what he does, and to show he's a good person despite the haters, what they say.
the funds to continue critical treatment for their tumors. Years later, during the height of the COVID-19 pandemic in March 2020, Alkaline and the New Era Productions team again stepped in to help. Recognizing the urgent need for health and safety supplies during the crisis, they donated a large supply of cleaning products and
Let's see if he's going to talk about the telethon. For those that don't remember or might remember, there was even a telethon that Alkaline did was a spokesperson for to help raise money during this time for COVID. And we also got those special shirts for donating, because I remember I got a t-shirt also. I believe it's VP Records or someone who gave us the shirt. So that was a special moment as well.
disinfectants to the Maxfield Park Children's Home in Kingston. Continuing his tradition of charity, on June 23, 2022, Alkaline and New Era Productions made a significant donation of $1 million Jamaican dollars to the Jamaica Society for the Blind. The donation was announced during the official media launch for the second staging of the New Rules Festival in Kingston.
What they don't tell people, what was interesting about that is because people like to tease Alkaline and call him the blind boy. And then, Alkaline go around and donate it to the people that were blind. Clap back in a good way.
Alkaline's charitable efforts, while not always in the spotlight, show a side of the artist that many fans admire deeply. Alkaline is known for maintaining a strong boundary between his personal life and his public persona, choosing to keep details about his private affairs away from the spotlight. Despite widespread curiosity from fans and media alike, there is no verified or reliable information available about Alkaline's current or past romantic involvements. This deliberate
I can't. You damn right. We've been trying for a long time. Don't worry about it. She's right here. But that's true. That's so true. He's a private life, even when he's doing charity work. I thought this interview. This lifestyle thing would have found some juicy information, but I guess not.
Privacy reflects Alkaline's commitment to separating his personal experiences from his public image as a leading figure in the dancehall music scene. Controversy. Since bursting onto the dancehall scene in the early 2000s, Alkaline has become known for pushing the boundaries of Jamaica's musical norms, fueling headlines, dividing public opinion, and shaping a brand rooted in bold rebellion. One of his earliest and most talked about stunts came in 2013.
Stunts. His eyes. I'm always watching Black Eye.
When he claimed to have tattooed his eyeballs, a procedure known as cranial tattooing. The revelation stunned fans and medical professionals alike, earning both national and international attention. But years later,
any medical professional that didn't understand that ain't a medical professional, that a fool. Seriously, I knew right away it was fake. Like, seriously, common sense. You need to revoke your medical license if you believe that.
Later, Alkaline admitted it was all a ruse. The tattoos were actually black contact lenses used deliberately to spark curiosity and amplify his brand ahead of his 2016 debut album, New Level Unlocked. Controversy continued to shadow his rise. In 2017, Jamaican police questioned the artist over the video for his song, After All, which...
That was just the most craziest thing. And it was just because they're vexed. I think some people are just vexed because they believed his eye was tattooed and they felt stupid. But that was just the craziest thing. But, that's a common thing with dancehall artists. They get targeted by the police. So, hey.
Featured men posing with firearms and dressed in police-style uniforms. Authorities launched an investigation over concerns about glamorized violence and misuse of official symbols. Despite the buzz,
which is crazy because almost every dancehall video, it has either sex or violence. Sex or violence. That's what dancehall is. It's a controversy. It's fantasy. It's living something not normally what you would do, make believe. That's how it is. So it's so weird how when Alkaline's ready to do this video that was a hit and an anthem, all of a sudden they cared. Ridiculous.
The video didn't achieve viral status, proving that controversy doesn't always guarantee commercial payoff. By 2022, Alkaline again drew backlash with the release of his music video, Profile, in which he appeared to snort a white powdery substance, presumed by many to be cocaine. The imagery ignited fierce criticism, with concerns over its potential influence on younger fans. Yet, despite Or perhaps because of these flashpoints, Alkaline remains one of the most talked about figures in
Tell him again.
contemporary Jamaican music.
Anybody
His
believe
unapologetic
he
defiance,
wasn't just
flair
acting
for
in a video.
theatrics,
Come on now.
and relentless pursuit of attention have secured his place as a central figure in dancehall.
Attention in the right way, and it did secure his place in dancehall, because no matter what they say, he's top 6 for the month of May on YouTube. He's not even like doing anything. Man, I released look at one song here and there, and he's still remaining in the top rankings, right? That's just Alkaline, and he's an artist. I don't know why sometimes people just can't see that. Instead of it being something that's controversy, why can't it be just art and a video that was just art? I don't get it. Like, it's only us people believe that, but okay.
A genre long known for its provocative edge. If you enjoyed this glimpse into his life and career,
we did enjoy it. And, people, I will encourage people to go there, like, subscribe, and share. Definitely it was well done. Great bio on Alkaline. I loved everything that was said except a couple little things, but nothing major, just a few things. But go and support it. I had to watch all of it. I didn't plan to watch all of it, but I was curious to know what they would put. And I never did a reaction video before, so I said, let me try it. You guys hear me choking everything in the video, but it's all good. But anyhow, remember to like, subscribe, and share. And again, rest in peace to Fabian. Fabian will have his interview up soon, so look out for that. Take care. Bless.